Capricorn Rising January 2021 is an emphasis on finances. Not that you're not already someone aware of those things, but definitely on a new reality, a new commitment, and a new way of managing your energy and time and money and profitability. If you're excited to dive into what this January has to offer for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is brought to you by my new Modern Magic memberships. So recently launched on my website are membership tiers where you can access exclusive content like iOS downloads and widgets and backgrounds, monthly rising sign reports, and first access and availability announced to you, as well as discounts on my courses and consultations. So lots of cool things with me, live streams as well, not just content that you get, but interact with me and access to private groups and so many first offerings that I'm offering to my new membership community. So if you're interested in that, check it out on the website for as low as $7.77 a month. You can access some pretty cool stuff, so check those out if you're interested. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine ancient Hellenistic traditional techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded guidance, which we need for the beginning of this year. So we open up on the 4th with Mercury conjunct Pluto in your Capricorn first house. Ooh, looks like you are saying something very, very provocative in the beginning of the month. You're making a claim about your identity that is on fire. It's very transformative, it is very serious, and it is very revolutionary in regards to yourself or your identity. And maybe you're like saying that you're committing to a kind of workout journey, because it's about, the first house is the body as well. So it could be you saying something very ambitious about a workout journey. Could also be you making a claim, a publicity stunt, that kind of thing. I'm thinking of publicity stunt for myself, knowing the shit show that I've been through this fall when I'm recording this. On the 9th through the 11th, Mercury will conjoin Jupiter and Saturn in your Aquarius 2nd house and square Uranus in your Taurus 5th house. So I have a full video on Saturn and Aquarius that you can watch down below about the next few years, and the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, which will, it speaks about far more than just the next few years. It's a historical kind of video. That if you want to check that out, watch it down below. Mercury conjoining Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius is communicating about the commitment to a new beginning in finances that you are embarking on. There's some kind of new financial journey that you are really sticking to and growing alongside, and you're communicating about that, even though that is at odds with some impulse to create or spend frivolously on things that are just fun. That there's this dynamic between, how do I let my finances grow in a way that is sustainable and abundant, and both take risks and take caution in my gambles in life. On the 11th through the 21st, Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius in your 2nd house are scoring Mars and Taurus in your 5th house. So with the 5th house also being romance and children, a romantic partner or a child right now might be a pain. Like, they might be like running your wallet to the ground and you're like, this is not appropriate. Like, they might be the one behaving erratically and you're the one who's like, this is not what I feel comfortable with. It could also be that a child or a romantic partner is being stubborn and that's fucking with your financial goals. On the 13th, there's then a new moon in your Capricorn first house. I like this new moon. It is maniacal, it is evil genius-like, it is business. It's in your first house of self. So great time middle of the month to be like, what is the empire I'm building and what do I need to do to take myself and transform my identity very seriously? Then on the 15th, the sun is conjoining Pluto in your Capricorn first house. So the sun in your first house joining Pluto is like, you are shining, you are the boss, because Pluto is power play and the sun is lighting that up and illuminating it and indicating authority in your first house of self. So if you need to be boss, if you need to do something kind of difficult, middle of the month looks like you're going to have the power. On the 19th through the 22nd, Mars is conjoining Uranus in your Taurus 5th house. Earthquake, volatile, fixed earth energy in your 5th house of creativity, romance, or children. It's not good or bad, but it definitely looks like someone online who's being very rude but is like an internet troll on the couch. Like, it looks like that level of a lot of energy but very concentrated happening in your 5th house of children and creativity. So it could be a creative breakthrough that you end up being too lazy to act upon. Could also be that a child or a romantic partner is being difficult because they're being stubborn. On the 23rd through the 31st, the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn in Aquarius are squaring Mars and Uranus in Taurus, emphasizing once and for all for the end of the month on a very focalized note, the emphasis for you on building up your financial structures and how that is at odds with some creative, child-oriented, or romantic volatility right now. Finally, we end on the 28th with a full moon in your Leo 8th house, an ending of the first chapter of a long book in your financial journey where some kind of letting go of your 8th house of shared finances is happening. Maybe you're selling off stock, maybe you're ending something in regards to debt, maybe you're paying off debt or taxes. Could be happening in the end of the month. If you have any thoughts coming up for you and this month, if you know how this might already be manifesting, let me know in a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Tarot card for Capricorn Risings for this January, we have the Devil card, and I think this is kind of hilarious because the Devil is associated with Capricorn, and it's inverted. It means that you are not bound to the devil. Like, you are not bound to the consequences or the repercussions or what you're fearing. You don't have constraints. Like, shrug off your chains, go play, go enjoy yourself. You are not obligated to feel how you feel. You are not obligated to feel how you feel. If you need to let them go, let them go. Maybe financially, maybe literally. Finally, let's pull an astrology card to see what astrology concept comes through for Capricorn Risings. Venus, relational, emotional, love, pleasures, beauty, creativity, the lover, the girlfriend. Yeah, bring some Venus into your life. Do something nice for yourself. Maybe you're realizing that you are saving so much money and that's great, but that means that your desire for like pleasure is off the rails because you don't have anything fun in your life right now. I know I'm learning that because it's not that I have a scarcity mindset, but like I'm obsessed with seeing numbers grow and I like don't buy anything for myself. Like it's kind of, yeah, I think this is what's coming through for you is like, treat yourself. It'll reward you in the long run to invest in your well-being. If you enjoyed this and you would like to check out my courses, my consultation availability, or my membership communities, check all of those down below. I would love to have you learn or just, you know, enjoy astrology with me in all the ways.
But there is one thing